Hey guys, Kelly here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a workbench update. I have not done one of these in quite a while and I am literally, I'm pretty well covered up. I am trying to work on my 73 Grand Am. I've got the interior main color. I'm still not happy with it. This car is going to be a gunmetal gray with this red interior. It's going to have Jay's resin wheels, big inch Pontiac or honeycomb wheels. I do have those all in Revell chrome. They have been drying for about a month now and I have not touched them. They are still on their pegs, or not, well, not their pegs, they're holders. And I've got the back bumper's painted Revell chrome. And like I said, I'm trying not to touch any of this. So next up is the Revell. This is the Chuck's Hobby Spot BG's Model Workshop Porsche group build. And let's just throw Lucas in there just because he got mad because last time I didn't mention him. We've also painted the wheels for it. The wheels, not the centers. There's a cap there, not a cap. There's a center that goes into these wheels. See if I can find one for you real quick. Like I said, I am all over the place here. Sorry for not being prepared, but you know, y'all ought to be used to that by now. Get some on here so I can see. Here we go. Yep, okay, that's it. Alright. Well, just fell out and I knocked the camera around. So look, be still guys, calm down. Let's not riot. There we go. See that gray? That has got to be, I got to pick a color for that. And I don't know if I want to go body color or not. The car itself is going to be British racing green. I know, on a German car. But I just like the sound of it. I've got the dashboard and primer, which, you know, that's a big deal right there. I have got the, there we go. No, that was right. Right the first time. I'll get in here. Got the pedals detailed out and that. I will do some flocking up in here. The chassis is basically done, and here is going to be a quick look at it. This should be the stance when it's all buttoned up. The engine is done with the exception of some touch-up detail. Underside is done with the exception of some weathering. Like I said, I've only put one side of the tires and wheels on here. The holdup right now is why this is this body line here has to be re-engraved, and these headlight buckets have to be re-engraved, and I am not having a whole lot of success with that. I have, well, this right here, I don't know if you can see that or not. The plastic itself tore when I was trying to remove the sprue that was there, and that's just wild. I have left the area a couple of times trying to get the panel lines engraved better. And like I said, just not having a whole lot of luck with that. I have gotten two different tools that I use, and neither one of them are really supporting me like they should. I demand better. Next up, as you can see, my Blue Ox Model Shop Street Machine group build is back in primer. Chassis done, which is sad because at this point, I'm thinking I'm going to have to change the color because I've tried to paint it again. And this Testors one coat lacquer is coming out like it's sand. It looks like colored sand. So, as much as I hate to, all this beautiful work and weathering is going to have to be stripped and redone. So that puts that one a little further down the line. And last up is my 68 Mercury. I had hoped, and don't judge this, and I've been handling it all night, so it's covered in fingerprints. Hood, see there? Hood's done. The bed, I got the, I just painted these marker lights, so watch me touch them here in a minute. The bed's attached. I've got to put the mirrors on. And like I said, I had hoped to take this to the Winston-Salem, the Model Car Builders of North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia show in Winston-Salem. And it was their first show, but then you got to deal with this. I mean, these were some of the worst flash I've seen on the Mobius kit, so they've had to be thoroughly cleaned up. Got both of those laying here. Got the grill. I've got a trip. Don't judge me here either. This has got to be, the bare metal foil's got to be trimmed and removed. I just always leave it until the amber dries really good. And the interior's done. Look here. Guess what it's got? Light ball shifter. Chassis is done. Look there, white shocks. I have got to do some weathering on the bed floor because everything else has been weathered up. Tires have been dusted a little bit. All right, my question to you guys is, with the white bumpers and white grille and white hubcaps, should the mirrors be white or should they be chrome? Same with the gas cap. That is not glued on there. It is just sat in place until I can decide, you know, should I hit it with chrome pin, because it was pretty flashy too. So let me know what you think. I would, like I said, I would love to be able to take this one Saturday, but if I do chrome, it ain't gonna make it. It's raining right now, so if I do racing white, it's not likely to make it either. So there's that. Anyway, guys, thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing, watching, and like I always say, yeah, I always say, if you like this sort of thing, this will be the sort of thing you like. Thank you so much, guys. God bless you.